Hello and welcome back to Finology Ticker. I am Srishti Jain, Chief Product Officer of Ticker, and I'll be sharing a series of videos on how to use Ticker to pick great stocks. Do you want to make quick money by investing in IPOs but don't have the proper information on how to pick the best IPO? Or you feel a bit overwhelmed by all the information available about the IPO and don't know where to start? Don't worry, you are not alone. IPOs can be a thrilling opportunity, but staying on top of all the information can be a challenge. That's where Ticker's IPO feature comes to the rescue. Open ticker.finology.in in your device. Click on the IPO heading in the menu section. Here, as you can see, we have provided you with a simple page covering upcoming IPOs, ongoing IPOs, new listed IPOs, and IPO news. This is all you will ever need for your IPO analysis and tracking. Moving to the top, upcoming IPOs. These are the companies which have filed for IPO with SEBI and plan to come in the coming week or months. Some companies have declared their dates, price band, issue size on which they will open, and some have not. In the cards here, you can check those important details at once. Now, if you click on this View All button, you will see n number of IPOs which have filed their DRHP or draft prospectus with SEBI. But no worries, we can still track their limited details available in Ticker. For example, National Stock Exchange (NSE) is present in upcoming IPO section. If we open its page, we can see the major details have not yet been issued, but you can find crisp summary of basic details about the company as stated in DRHP in Ticker itself when you scroll down. For example, we have covered about NSE IPO in our article. Next, we have some company financials from its annual report. Then we have few details about how much shares the company has and what it is offering to investors. Here, you can also see the profit and loss, balance sheet, cash flow statement of the company before its listing. However, as it's not yet listed, we have limited financial information available. Going back to the upcoming companies, you can see many big companies are set to come with IPO like Tata Technologies, Keventer Agro, VLCC Health, Fab India, Biba Fashion, etc. Now, when any company declares more information about its IPO, like when it will open, its price band, etc., it is automatically added in Ticker. You can see the same in this card in the upcoming IPO section. When the subscription starts for any IPO, it moves to the ongoing section. For example, here we can see ESAF Small Finance Bank IPO, which is open for subscription now. You can check the closing date from here. To analyze it in detail and get information about its valuation, financials, market lot, etc., click on the company name. Let's check the details for Mamaearth IPO, which is famous right now. At the first view, you get brief intro about the company and its RHP and DRHP. This is the prospectus of around 400 pages, which contains all the information about any IPO. But to save your time, we have added most important information in Ticker itself, so you don't have to read those 400 pages. As you scroll, here is the price band of the IPO. It tells you at what price they are selling one share to the investors. Then the issue size. It means how much money they want from this IPO issue in total. Then the type of IPO, the dates on which it will open, close, and finally list in the market. Beside that, there is the news about the IPO. This is very important as you get a quick analysis as to why the company has come with IPO, what are its objectives, strengths, and weaknesses, and what it will do with the IPO money. It is like the summary of the offer. Below that, we have company financials stating which statement are available of the company as of now. You can click on it to view the details. Next is the subscription details. It tells us how many investors are subscribing to the issue and what the company is offering to them. Also, other important details like the valuation of the IPO, market cap of the company is mentioned here. In this section, you get the summary for below tables like the issue size of the IPO, the grey market premium of IPO. It tells us what value or premium the market is giving to the company. If it is high, then chances of good listing is also high. If it's low, then the IPO may list on price lower than the IPO price and may result in losses for investors who have invested for listing gain only. In the valuation table, you get to know the valuation of the company and compare it with industry PE. Here, the earnings is negative, so PE can't be calculated. However, as we see the market cap of the company, it is around 10,000 crore as per the price band, which is high given the loss-making company. Next, we see how much is the bifurcation of the issue size between fresh issue and offer for sale. 100% offer for sale IPO is not considered good. Then in the market lot section, you get to know what is the price of one lot. In IPO, you have to apply in lots and not in single shares. So the lot size of Mamaearth IPO is 46 shares and and you have to invest minimum 14,904 rupees to buy one lot. After that, we have share offer details, which shows how much shares the company is offering to QIB, NII, retail shareholder and its employees. There's a quota fixed. For example, in loss-making companies, SEBI allows a little portion for retail investors to limit their risk, and for profitable companies, more portion is allotted for retail investors. Like Mamaearth is a loss-making company, so only 10% is given to retail individuals. The next column is for subscription. It tells us how many times the individuals have subscribed to the offer. For example, qualified institutional investors, that is QIB, have subscribed 11.50 times, whereas the retail individuals have subscribed only 1.35 times. So the allotment will be quite easy as the share is not highly oversubscribed. At last, you can see the dates for various things by the company, like when it will be allotted, when you will get the refund, when the shares will list, etc. When the allotment is out, you can check it by clicking on the button mentioned here. So in this way, you can decide whether or not to invest in any IPO by checking all its details in one place. Now, this is not all. When the IPO gets listed, we show whether it listed on profit or on loss for easy tracking. So go back to the IPO page, scroll to the new listed section. Here you will see a glance of how much listing gain the IPO gave and at what price it got listed. Plus, you can always track what is the current return of the stock compared to its IPO price. For example, some stocks give good listing gains but then fall, or some stock give negative returns in listing due to market sentiments but rise in the long term. So let's see some examples by clicking on the View All button in new listed companies. Here, Plaza Wires gave only 40% returns to investor who invested via IPO, but the current return is high as 163%. Also, if you will scroll down, you can see Zaggle Prepaid IPO, which gave 0% return in listing, but it is now giving 37% returns. One more company, IdeaForge Technology, doubled the investors' money by 93% in IPO and gave amazing listing gains, but it has now fallen to 18% return only. So it's better to analyze before investing in any IPO and stick to your processes. Going back to the main page of the IPO, at last we have IPO News section. Here you can track the companies for IPO whenever they file with SEBI or get SEBI nod to come with IPO. Also, the next box has IPO Analysis, which cover in detail about the offer, its objectives, strengths and weaknesses. In Ticker, we only cover main board IPOs and not SME IPOs via our Ticker IPO section as they are risky for retail investors. The IPO season is hot this quarter with many new companies entering the market. With Ticker, track all their information and analyze in detail. Check the valuations and financials of any IPO, and if it is good for long term, then only apply in it. If you are applying to any IPO only for quick returns from listing gain, then do check their GMP, that is grey market premium, market sentiments and the subscription which it has achieved. For example, if the grey market premium is high and the subscription is also high, that is it is highly oversubscribed, then the chances of listing gain is very high. This video is not an advice or recommendation to invest in any IPO. Always do your thorough research and analysis before investing. So that's all about IPO for now. Do like, share and subscribe to Finology Ticker for more such videos, and comment below on what features do you want to cover in our IPO section. Thank you.